Tell me what good is it acting like someone else? Don't be afraid to let your feet find a different beat. You were made for standing out from that crowd. Yeah, that crowd saying don't be who you are, but don't you know you are.
Hey y'all, I just want to do a little tutorial on how I play my makeup. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump right in with my Pond's correcting cream, and I usually just put that on my face so we can add some moisture. And I am being a little ghetto and using the end of my brush. That's because I don't like to get it in my nails, and that works for me. So I'm just gonna rub that in. Yep, get my forehead. That's kind of like my problem area. So yeah, and I want to make sure that's moisturized. And then I'm gonna go in with my Neutrogena Prep and Correct primer. I actually use a little bit too much. You're gonna see too much, and I'm gonna be real pale. Yeah, I probably should never used all of that, but it's gonna turn out cute anyways. You gotta trust the process, but I try not to use so much. So I'm just gonna go back in with my Pond's correcting cream just to try to make it less pale, I guess. I rub that in. Still looking like Casper, but it's okay, it's okay. Fix those eyebrows up. Okay, so I am currently still practicing on my eyebrows. So please don't judge me. Yeah, I'm gonna go in right and try to get them as neat as possible, but it's kind of hard for me. I really do need to try cutting off the ends just to see if it works better for me with applying the pomade on my brows. So that eyebrow is done. So now I'm going to do this eyebrow and do the same thing that I did just to make sure that they're sisters. Now, I can't get mine to be twins, but they're definitely sisters. Okay, so my brows are pretty much done. I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer and clean them up a bit. It's in the shade Toffee, so yeah, gonna get that right together. Okay, so I'm just going to apply this concealer directly under my eyebrows. Get those bad boys cleaned up. I try to make sure I go in a straight line, as well, as straight of as line as possible. Just to make sure that they're even and nice and neat. So after I finish that straight line, I'm going to bring the concealer down towards my eyelids a little bit. So I did add some painter's tape to my face just to help with the mess from the eyeshadow. I wouldn't advise it. You could probably use some regular tape, but I didn't have any, and this was my first time trying it. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the P. Louise base to my eyelids for my shadow. And I basically just put it on there and then just blend it and try to get it as smooth as possible, so when I add the eyeshadow, it'll look nice and smooth. So now I'm just going to go in with the Magic Mini by Juvia's Place. I'm going to use the shade Via. I would advise maybe patting the eyeshadow on there versus swiping like I'm doing, just because, you know, you really want it to blend well and flow together when you put those different colors on there. But I think I got tired of patting or something because look at my face. Okay, so I'm just going to apply the same method on my other eyelid just to make sure they're both nicely blended. And some people do it one at a time or one eyelid at a time, but I like to do them both at the same time for the most part. Okay, so I'm going to go back into my palette and use the shade Aja. And I'm going to basically do the same thing I did on the other side, which is add that dark shadow on the ends. I try not to go up too much towards my eyebrows, just because I don't know that I don't like that look so much. But you know, whatever works for you. If you like it up there, do your thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the same palette in Umoji shade and put that in the inner corners of my eyes. I wanted it all to blend really well, so yeah, I felt like that color would do me justice. It actually worked out perfectly, and you'll see why at the end of the video. So I went in with the new clean brush just to blend all of the different shadows together. And I'm blending it upwards because that's kind of how I want to get it closer to my eyebrows, but not so much touching my eyebrows. Okay, yes, blending, that is key. I'm making sure I get the inner corners of my eyes just to get it all in there. So now that I'm all blended up, I'm ready for my eyeliner. Take my e.l.f. in black, and I start from the inner corner. Some people start from the wing, but either or works for me. And I just make sure that I try to get a straight line, but that tape helped. But it's a hit or miss. I mean, it is painter's tape, but okay, so my eyes are pretty much done. Now I'm going to go in with my MAC foundation in shade NW47. I'm going to get that all over my face as much as possible, just so I can blend it all in. All in there. Up, you forgot a spot. There you go. Get that on under there. Don't forget your neck. Up. So now I'm going to go in with my Juvia's Place concealer and just conceal those eyes. Now go ahead and do your nose. Get your upper forehead. And as well as your lip and your chin. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Fenty contouring stick and contour my nose. I make sure that I get up a little bit and get the tip of my nose and then my forehead, as well as my cheeks and under my chin and above my lips. So now I'm going to go in and highlight my cheeks. I usually don't do this, but I wanted to try. Okay, so now that my highlights are popping, I'm going to go in and blend it all together. I want it to look flawless when I'm done. So yes, blending is key. Blend, blend, blend. So, you know, we can't forget the nose. Now, gotta keep blending, blending, blending. Girl, you gotta blend like your life depended on it. Yeah, you cute, you cute. Keep blending, blend, blend, blend. Okay, so now that we're all blended up, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe setting powder and set that concealer. I typically don't let mine sit for that long. I like to just put it on there and pat, pat, pat. Of course, with my Morphe brush, just gonna get that patted on down. I'm placing my setting powder where I place my highlights. So under my eyes, my nose, my forehead, my cheeks, under my lip, and my chin. It definitely gets a little messy, so I would not advise wearing the clothes that you are going to wear for the day while you're doing your makeup. Don't be like me. Okay, so now that I have that setting powder blended in nicely, I'm gonna go in with some eyeshadow for blush. Yes, you can use eyeshadow as blush. So now that we have the blush blended, I'm going to go in with my Revlon highlighter and add some highlights on the top of that. My phone ended up dying before I can add the lashes on, but this is my finished look. It really turned out nice. I thought I was cute. I took down my bun and I was ready to go. My outfit is from Torrid. It was a lace shirt with a tube top underneath and some leggings with a little bit of fishnet poking. And then I went to Walmart and found this blue jean top that matched perfectly with my eyeshadow. It was a hit. So I went to my favorite spot and took some pics. I really do hope you guys enjoyed the video and like what I put together. I'm really trying to get better at doing videos and recording so you guys can see how my looks come together. Don't forget to drop some comments down below and make sure you guys like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and until next time.